The best thing to do, kitty, is to relax. You're becoming a pet. Oh boy. Okay. There we go. Yeah, it gives it to me. I like that about it. All right, set destination. Calculating starting guidance. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We are gonna go to this, and that is at 3.3621 p.m. We will arrive in about 9 minutes. We will arrive at 6:21 p.m. Can we be a little more prophetic on the navigation? All right. Watching something today where they're talking over each other. I was like, oh yeah, that was in One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. They talked over one another. I was like, okay, I gotta let it go. So we can talk over one another sometimes. Depends on my mood. Are we Sam Shepard? Or are we Lanford Wilson? Are we David Mamet or Sam Shepard? Are we Laurence Olivier? Or are we Marlon Brando? To be or not to be, that is the question with the noble. Suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or to take arms against the sea of trouble. If I put, they got us going Little Caesar. They lied. All right. Do you know how to do Little Caesar? I'll teach you how to do it. When you go in, they're gonna give you a code. It's gonna open that thing up. I'm gonna follow you in. Okay. It's really cool looking. They have a code thing and everything. Look, go like this, go like that, go like this, and they're gonna give you a code. Unplug that. Very good. Grab that. Okay. Watch the soda. Or apple juice. Grab that right there. They're gonna give you a code. Grab that.
Try to keep it out of employees' faces. Don't get me in trouble.
All right. Go, 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 go.
Put in the coats.
It only gives you a certain amount of time.
What's the right name?
Go forward. You're playing for real. Just like a revolutionary. Now you're on stop right here, watch. You're attempting to cut everything off. We got the code.
You have one more stop.
But you probably had to address this, so address it. So is it another fast food? Because we hit that gray on there, and they're not honoring it. Man, these revolutionaries are revolutionaries. Or were the revolutionaries inside the revolution? So it's a different kind of revolution. All right, let's get you plugged in. You're plugged in?
There's a plugged in.
Over this way. Go to the top bar. It says turn right in white. Touch on it. Touch the white. Now, bottom left is Google Maps in white. Touch that. Very good. Start. Very good. Grab that. Go to media. Go to top. That's Google. That's Apple CarPlay. You can hear every word I say. All right, check everything right here. Check everything you got. See what it's saying if it's going into the fast food. See what it says. Do you know how to double tap? You want to double tap at the bottom to see everything.
Do I hit X out?
No. You go like this. Take the dial, double tap. Switch it over and look for what it wants. It's a windy C, which is probably a drop.
Yeah, that's a drop.
There you go.
Yeah, maybe it was only 2.
Right. So 752, 4 minutes, 1.3 miles. We will arrive. All right, guys, while working for Uber Eats, go up there, take your own personal photo from your phone. So drop off the food, take your own personal photo, get back to your car. Don't mess with take a photo in the Uber app, where the Uber app tells you to take a photo until you're in the car. You can take that photo from the car. So just go, drop it off, take your own personal photo and head back. Then mess with the apps. All your electronics, all the things that you need to do on the app, do it from your car, from inside your car. Don't do it on the porch. You don't want to be hanging out on their porch. I've got a dog bite right here from hanging out with one of my homie friends because I was hanging out a little too long, right? So do not hang out around their place. Just set the food down and take a photo and go off. It's all one move. It's very swift. Whatever that means, but analyze it because we're gonna come up with words. It's very swift. All right, swift. You can say swift, but it's very swift. You just take the freaking photo and walk off. No big deal, because they'll lag you. That's what they did when I was at Burger King when I got assaulted by one of the Burger King employees by a Hispanic, and then he ran off to a gentleman's club in the middle of Harry Hines. And I waited 10 minutes for the cops. Listen, there's corruption involved. They'll lag you, so don't worry about the Uber photograph until you're in the car. You can take your own personal photo when you're there because it's quicker. So you could take it with a camera if you wanted to, as long as you transfer it to your phone, because you can always send it to them later if they have any questions. So don't sweat the small stuff, but get it out of the way and move quick, right? Drop it and go. Or move slow, but just do it all in one motion. Drop the food off and get back to the vehicle. Don't communicate or anything. And if they want to talk and stuff, that's on your own suggestion because you have your own PayPals and things like that. We'll have to look at that later. But you have your own PayPals, you have your own Cash Apps and stuff. That's between you and the customer. If you're like, hey man, Uber's acting weird and the tips are not really coming through. Here's my Cash App. You don't have to do that. But on roadie, you want to do that if you're doing roadie. If you don't, then you're SCREWED, because roadie will SCREW screw tape you. They'll screw tape you, roadie will. Big time, that's a big old demon. You did it again.
No.
All right, you want to go to the top? You want everything to be clear. You want to go to the top.
No, 1 second, sir.
All right, how it works. You want to go like this, right? You don't want to worry about any of that. You want to top the top. You want to go Google Maps, and you want to go to Start, Apple Car Play. Just like that. Clown Burger's not too far from here. That's one video Bob, he did a little show on the Clown Burgers.
You're not answering it. So
it doesn't matter because at the present time,
16 or 14. Which house is it?
it's a 6, and at the present time, it doesn't matter. It'll
This
show
one
in
says
here.
a 4.
Right? They'll do that. They're corrupt. Give it to me. Which one says a 4?
That one says 4.
Okay.
That's why I went back and
This is
looked
part.
at it.
It says Primrose. Okay. Now watch. Go like this. Go like that. Go like this. Watch. So that's corruption. We got them. All right, and it goes on a Primrose. So it's mentioning it as a 4. It's actually a 6, which I know that, but they messed it up. And I'm gonna show you the name of the corruption. And listen to this name, very clear. The name is Primrose. It's right there. Primrose. It's an avenue. Silver. There are 30 coins of silver. Ding 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 cling. Okay, right there. They're right there. So just set it there and take the photo if you know the fast food. Yes, it's that one right there.
How do you know?
Because I know 100% sure. This is incorrect. That's part of the corruption. So this one right here, if you go right here, you'll see it at the top. Ding, 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 ding. Don't take the in-app thing. Go over here and find your photo.
I want to message and make sure it's the right
Right.
house.
We're going to. We're going to. You're going to take a photo with this one, not with their in-app.
It's fine.
All right. We'll contact them. One moment, please.
Probably that one.
Just one moment, please.
I know.
Okay. What's the person's name?
Wendy.
You sure?
Yes.
Hold it in time and space right here. It's encrypted.
Hello?
All right, just set it right there on the corner and take a photo and walk off. Don't knock on the door or anything. We're gonna guess that it's 1-6, but it says it on the app. So it says it on the app.
Yeah.
And that's correct.
The other one says a 4. I'd say 6. Since her
Here you go.
on.
Take this with you.
I know, thank you.
Don't take any in-app photos. We'll take it from here. Got visual on legs.
It was that one.
Mm-hmm. It was which one? The green?
Yeah, it was the 16, not the 14.
That is 16.
I know.
Oh, it just says it on the curb. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
That's why. Okay. So you took a photo of it, or took a photo of something, right?
Yeah, I took a photo.
Okay. So 16 was it, because you look at the curb, it can confuse you.
Yeah, that's true.
That's why just take a photo and we'll figure it out from here. Did you get? They got the food?
Yeah, she got it.
Okay. That's the reason why it can be very deceiving on the address, because of how the curb is.
And she didn't have her light on.
Yeah,
either.
you can get a photo of it on Google Maps. So if you go to Google Maps, you can actually press on a little square and it'll have a photo of the actual house. Sometimes it shows a little dot where the house is, a little red dot. All right, so that's the in-app photo, right?
Turn left on Westbrook Avenue, then turn
You have
right
one
on
more
Cassavetes.
delivery, remember?
Yeah, I know. But you took a photo of it, right?
Yes, I did, but I guess it didn't go through.
You're gonna write the word client. Just like that. Now, when you go like this right here, okay? There was some corruption on the side of the map on that one. And you couldn't really see it. So that could be a form of corruption on their end. You don't know for sure. Now, we want to take this thing, which is covering up the light down here. Yeah, no,
That's
just
the
give me a
next
second.
one, 12
Right.
miles. Okay. Should you confirm?
Yeah,
that,
just
Lisa?
out there on the porch. Figure out the mistake when you're in your car. So just take the photo, move over. You can always go, oh, that's the wrong one. Then you basically get back out and then you get the, because it's later in the evening and you just want to just drop it off. Hey man, they go to the neighbor's house all the time and go, oh, that's my food. I've seen them do it. I was driving off. Oh, that's my food. My neighbor's bringing it to me. Thank you. You're like, thanks. It's just like a David Lynch film. Thank you. Just like in Blue Velvet, everyone's on a fire truck and they're all smiling. It's in slow motion. The dog's there, the little Dalmatian dog, and everybody. It's all like that. They're like, thank you. You're like, you're welcome. We love you. We love you too. And everyone's smiling like this. Just like that. And everybody's happy. And I'm like, everybody's happy. The dog barks like once. Woo! The lady goes, thank you. We love you. Uber Eats. We go, we love you too. May God be with you and your children and live prosper and long. And then we go like that. Rib is looking out. The revolutionary independent branch. And we care for you and want you to have food. Amen. This is the Vietnamese food. And we're on our way to drop off your wonderful Vietnamese food that we love so much. I like Vietnamese food. I also like Thai food. I like Vietnamese food better. It's more creative and it has a French bouillon. There's one place in the Irving that has it. It's like the best place in the world. It's one of the best places for Vietnamese food. It's in Irving. Yeah, it's very good. So it's Vietnamese. You can get Vietnamese soup there, like whatever bouillon is. I don't know, it's like a French thing. I said it wrong, but you know what I mean. And it's like this big bowl of like soup with all this wonderful stuff in it. And the place is called, I don't remember, but it's a really cool place. It's right over there. If you go to Irving, you're gonna go to MacArthur Boulevard Baptist, taking off the main highway. I guess it could be 20, it could be something. But you turn left and you're gonna pass, like right off the highway, you'll pass a Chili's. Keep on going towards MacArthur Boulevard Church. Actually, it's actually not on MacArthur Boulevard. It's on Pipeline before you get to MacArthur Boulevard. So you're in Irving, you get on Pipeline, and you turn left. You're going basically towards Dallas, right? You go towards Dallas, you're on a highway like this. You'll see Pipeline. You turn left. And you keep on going down and keep on going down, and you'll get to a Kroger eventually, and you're real close right then. Now they've got all kinds of cool stuff at that Kroger parking lot. I used to work inside there at a bank called First Convenience. All right, so you're going to Irving. You're on a big old highway. You just passed DFW Airport. You're going towards Irving and you're passing DFW Airport on your left. The whole airport you'll be passing it on your left. And you'll be going towards Dallas. You'll go into Irving and you'll find Pipeline. You'll turn left. You go all the way down Pipeline. You'll pass the big mall there. We'll pretend like it's called Irving Mall, but we don't know the name of it. There used to be a Planet Fitness there, but they moved it probably by now. There used to be a movie theater there. You can relax in these big old like chairs that lean back. It's probably gone by now. It was an AMC movie theater too. Let's pretend like it's called Irving Mall. Now, whenever you're on that big road, which is basically Pipeline, you'll see a Chili's. Keep on going. You keep on going like you're going towards South Lake, let's say. and you keep on going. Eventually, you're going to find the first Kroger on the right. You're going to be in the middle of Irving restaurant areas. There's a place to get Chinese food. There's a place with like, killer wells. And they'll be there too. They'll have the Irving killer wells. Now, you'll see, basically, it's a place where you can get meat on a stick. Yeah, it's like kebabs to go almost kind of thing. We'll just pretend like that. Now, on the other side of the road, there used to be a gym place there. You know what a gym is? Like you work out and you can take a shower and all that kind of stuff. There used to be a place over there like that. Right over there in the corner, on the other side, is a Napoleon restaurant. Is a Vietnamese restaurant. I have no idea what the name is, but it's good. They got big bowls of soup there that you can get this Vietnamese food, and all kinds of like different dishes with noodles, Thai noodles. They got a drunken noodle one. All this Vietnamese food, and it's spicy. They also have a huge aquarium inside. Smells good. The carpet's clean. They always have those little, what are those suckers called? They're not suckers, but they're peppermints. They always have peppermints, a whole big old thing of peppermints. And I did a bunch of Uber Eats for them, as well as DoorDash, a bunch of stuff. I have no idea what their name is, but it's Vietnamese food and it's good. On the other side of that parking lot is a Kroger. And that road right there is called Pipeline. If you keep on going down and you pass it, you're going to run into a road, I believe, that's called Walnut. I think they even call it Walnut Hill. That may be a nickname for it. But it's a road. And it crosses Pipeline and Walnut Hill. I raised my family right there behind that fire station. It's also called, considering taking a break. It's not just a fire station. It's also called the fire department station. It's an Irving Fire Department right over there, right behind that. Those guys helped me move when I had to move after my wife left me. There is an apartment complex over there that's called Colinas Ranch. Their air conditioning sucked, but they take in a lot of Nepal people. Right across the street, Angel and I, when we were raising our kids, Dave and Elizabeth, we lived in a place that's now called Asher. But when we lived there, it was called Steeplechase, because we were chasing the steeple. Right next door to that is Colinas Ranch. That means you went too far. So go back and turn around, past the Burger King, keep on going, keep on going, keep on going. You'll see some road right there. You'll see probably a gas station on your left. Keep on going. And the Kroger at this time will be on your left. On the right side will be that Vietnamese restaurant, which is right there in the corner. Don't know their name. It's starting to come to me. It's got a kingdom kind of name. It's a kingdom name. Man, they're taking us to Crowley. Probably. About 5 miles down this way towards Johnson or Crowley. We're going to pass Abilene and Waco exits. There used to be a car lot here if you went down this road. What road are we on? What road is that? It's 35W. It would go like this. West on 35, Osbury exit, Fort Worth. You could buy cars there. What was that place called? Remember that song? West on 35, Osbury exit, Fort Worth. It's probably where we're going. Anyway, that was a good Vietnamese place in Irving, Texas that I talked to you about. Alta Mesa. West on 35, Osbury exit, Fort Worth. That means we'd be in Crowley. Reesinger goes into Crowley. All right. Scratch everything I said about Irving. You're on the big highway. You're passing DFW going towards Dallas. DFW will be passed on your left. You will find a road called Beltline. Beltline will go zip around, go past the mall right there. Keep going. The mall you'll pass on your left. Your left-hand side, you'll pass the mall. Keep on going till you get to the Kroger on Beltline. On the other side of Kroger, on the opposite side, is that Vietnamese restaurant. That's the best description because I used the right words. Beltline. I probably said something else, but the right one is Beltline. Oh, and by the way, my children, I raised them on Beltline and Walnut Hill. It's right there on the corner. Right, they added a little chopstick Chinese place over there. There used to be a po' boys over there, and it was pretty good. You could get huge Kentucky Fried Chicken. On the other side of that fire department, right behind it, is a place called Colinas Ranch. And then all right next to that is a place called Asher, which used to be Steeplechase. Right there in Walnut Hill. That's where I raised my family. I raised all three of them. My boy David, my first girl Elizabeth, and then my littlest one, her name is Gwendolyn. Her middle name's Hope. Elizabeth's middle name is Grace. And David's middle name is Luke. He'll probably go by Luke because Luke's a cool name. He may go by David, he may go by Luke. It's up to him. He can choose. I went by Cole rather than Jonathan, but some know me as Jonathan, usually in the workplace. Osbury exit, Fort Worth. Not really, Reesinger. It's on Reesinger. It's past Reesinger in Fort Worth. Southbound Ford, Osbury exit, Fort Worth. West on 35, Osbury exit, Fort Worth. Southbound Ford, west on 35, Osbury exit, Fort Worth. That's code for something. Yeah, it's code for... Let's go front. I used to live out here. I lived in Crowley for about 4 years. Let's see, we moved there 2004, got married roughly 2005-ish, 2006, and then left in 2007, roughly 4 years. Then we went to Ridgemore in Fort Worth, and I started writing about time travel, secretly, and poetry. Lots of poetry, and I played a crazy guy in a movie called Back Page. I played Gary, also known as Gary Lincoln. It's a Amazon Prime movie. Oh, my pinky. I know, it's horrible. We'll turn on Reesinger around the middle of the boom. We could use one of these for rib if we make the movie. Or Dog Night Out - Shepherds of Alaska. Don't forget the parentheses. Parentheses go before or and then after Dog Night Out. No, we didn't. It's right here. We missed it on your in-app. The in-app I don't follow. I follow this. You're hooked in there.
Well, mine says 700 feet.
All right. Look, just go like this. Go to the top. Go to the bottom left. Right here. You have to, because they exit it and just revamp it. And it should show you. Yeah, it's going to spin around. You're correct. Why they did that is probably something with Google. I do not know. They have a Taco Bell now?
I feel better.
No. This is old school. This is where I used to go when I was married to Sarah. I'd come back from work at the Dallas Children's Theater if I was getting a ride. And I had this gray neon, and it had the best heater in the world, but the air conditioner didn't work. I used to play the band on it. Pulled into Nazareth, I was feeling just a half past dead. That's a new Taco Bell right there. I think it is. It might not be. I don't know. I'm not for sure. Watch out, because I know a guy named Loopy over here, and he used to drive a submarine back in the Vietnam ages. He's got a hearing problem. His name was Loopy. So, he's a cool guy, though. He has a tomato garden. Buried a few of my cats in it. We had 20 cats when we were living in Crowley. We had 18 cats, really, but a couple of them added. All the neighborhood cats knew my name. They're like, that's Cole over there. He feeds us nonstop, and we got porta potties inside his place. Well, they were really cat boxes. And we got plenty of cat food that'll last us forever. We're going to live there. And then accidentally, Snow was a little kitten cat. He got his head caught in a recliner and nearly broke his neck. He went into a spasm. We had to take him to a vet, and the vet was able to resurrect it. It was a little tiny kitten. They're real flimsy. But she got caught into a recliner, where the foot thing on the recliner goes down, like the ottoman or whatever. It went down and got her neck. And man, I've never felt more horrible in my life. I felt ashamed and teary-eyed. I was upset for probably a month or two. They were able to give the cat to a vet, and she was able to take care of it from then on. But it was flipping around on the ground like a fish. And I was like, oh my God, Sarah, look, it's Snow. His name was Snow. She goes, oh no. And she grabbed it and got in her Volvo and took it to the vet. She used to work for a place called Paw something, at a vet place. What was it called? Friends of the Paws. I don't know what it was called. It was like a Perfect. It was for cats and dogs that were in trouble. It was a Vietnamese vet clinic. It was a Vietnamese vet clinic. And they were like, oh, we take care of Fluffy. We bring him back here. I was, No, I was joking. No, it was a vet clinic. run by normal people, just everybody, from Vietnamese to American. Well, they are American too, but you know what I mean. Like every single culture ran it. Even Sarah. Look at this. What is this? Okay, she's from the. It's a little island known as right at the end of Italy. It's where the Moors hung out. What is that island called? Sicily. Yeah, she has ancestry from Sicily. They live a long time, like hundreds of years and stuff, because of the type of. It's like a tomato thing that they know about tomatoes. They have a gene that makes them live long. They live like 110 and stuff. All right, the Sicilians, yeah, they live a long time, especially the old Sicilian ladies. Okay, are we there yet? Oh my gosh, I hate these addresses.
I just passed a 25 when you
All
were
right,
13.
we're gonna spin around.
It's gonna be over here, 13.
Yeah, it ends in a 3. This is number Misty Mountain. Is that what it says? Does that say Misty Mountain?
It's gotta be right over there, yes.
I know, just keep an eye on that. Misty Mountain is correct. All right, I'm gonna turn these on and see if we can get an
The left
address.
side.
I know, I hate having to call them though. There's nothing there. No lights or anything. And just take the photo and run off. Don't mess around with the in-app Uber thing. People are like, what is he doing? Trying to get this thing to work. We don't care, get off our porch. All right, what is that? That is 3, that ends in a 7. You sure it ended in a 3? It said in this?
Somebody just did their
Yeah,
lights.
I know.
That
Here
could
we go.
be them.
That could be code.
Oh, why do I have a 17 now? Why do I have a 13?
Nope, that's too far. So 321 is too far.
I saw a 25.
Nope, that would go to 25. All right, we're way off.
Is that 17 or 13?
No, we'll find it. Hang on. It's the last one on the right because all the odd numbers are on the right. Usually when you're going west, it is. If you're westbound, the ones will be on the right, I think. No, they'll be on the left. So we're going eastbound probably. Where are we going? We're going eastbound.
What does that one say?
It should be eastbound. Eastbound means the odd numbers will be on the right.
There's 21.
I know for sure westbound they're on the left. It's gonna be this one right here with the truck. Do they eat Vietnamese? Nope. It's gonna be that one. They
Oh,
eat
that's a
Vietnamese.
9.
Right. So is
That
this?
starts a new street.
What is it?
That starts a new street.
I know, but it's got to be this one. I hate when they do this. Go get your flashlight, and all you gotta do is take a photo of it. Get your flash. You know how to use your flash, right? Go like
Yes.
this.
I was gonna let
Go
it
right
over
here
outside.
and go like this. Go like boy, you're a complex gal. Okay, go like, no. I have a secret thing that I do. I go like this. Yours don't, yeah, no, you don't
I just
have
say
it.
turn
Oh,
on
scroll up.
flashlight.
Yeah, you can do it that way,
I
but
don't know if the address is 17 or 13.
you're still gonna have to turn in a photo. Oh, I found it.
That one said no photo. You that door
Okay.
and then leave that door.
All right, then do that. Then do this right here. Oh my gosh, where did they put it? This is correct, and that is correct. Okay, you do this. You go like this. Flashlight on. There.
Okay, I turned flashlight on.
But I don't
It's
know
like
if
the
it's
werewolf
17 or
movie.
13.
It's got to be that one. Just see if you can look on the curbs. I just throw it on the porch. Okay. Here's a search for the 13. It's definitely not that one. That one's a 1. Swing, 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 swing. Did you find it?
No?
Oh, wow. That one's 1, so it's this way for sure. It's going to be that one. Mm-hmm.
2-story and a Valentine's Day.
No
roof.
cars and driveways, a clue. It's gonna be, she said 4 houses. She may have saw us earlier. It's probably this one. There should be, yes, there is. There's an address right there in the corner, sweetie. Go right there to the left and shine your light on that.
Is that 317?
Yeah, no, but just shine your light on that corner right there. It's 313.
Probably this one.
Just shine it on there and
That's
see what it says so we
2-story.
can do
She
process
said-
of elimination.
She just said.
She said lights on? Did she say porch lights on? Just shine it on that one.
No, she said.
I could see it from here. 2 stories? Okay, you're right. Usually she is. It's gonna be probably this one. No, that's incorrect. It ends in a 7. That's 2 stories too, but that's too far. It's got to be the. That's 17. And that's, who knows? That's got to be 13. I don't know. So it doesn't say 17, or it does. No, they said it wrong on the app. They put it wrong on the app.
She's like, it's on the brick.
Just let her have it.
I
Who
said,
cares?
Mom, I mean, I said.
No,
being a
it's
dork.
wrong in the app because that says 17, doesn't it?
Yeah, and the other one said 13.
That one is the correct one. She lied. She took her food. She can bring it to her though. All right. Did you take a photo of anything?
No.
All right. Then give it to me.
I should have double checked her name.
Don't worry about it. All right. Got this. Turn light off.
She looked like she
Try it
was
again.
capable of walking.
Turn light off.
It looks like you haven't set up any HomeKit accessories.
All right. Because they're burning your battery. So go like this and go over like.
Confirm the delivery.
All right.
So I think it said 8:25 was expected, so I don't think we're
Nothing. We're gonna have to get out of it and get back in. You've got a lot of apps open, and like it's too many apps open at one time. You got game apps open. You got all this technology stuff open. Go like this right here. Okay.
See that? 401 and then a 325.
You better listen to me.
House numbers are so weird.
Go over this way right here. Go over here and then open this one right here.
Alright, confirm it.
Yeah. Give me a second. Hold that right there. Say turn the flashlight off.
Turn flashlight off. Oops, I hope she did spill a drink. I think it had a.
The reason I
double-
want to take a photo of this, of the
Just in
house at
case.
least, no, just in case it was her neighbor.
Oh.
Because the app is saying something different than what that is saying.
Yeah, one said 13, one
Watch
said
this.
17.
They want this information right here. I'll show you what they want.
She did have her.
Hang on, just give me a moment. Confirm delivery and complete. It probably doesn't require.
Yeah, I didn't save photo.
All right, then we're in business. Go over this way, and that's stopped right there, right? And what is this doing? What is that doing? Watch.
Head to your drop
That's part of the corruption. Hold it in time and space right here. Just hold it still. Like this. Okay. Nothing. Like that.
Probably because you're at an
Nope.
angle.
There's a reason why though.
Head to your drop
It's
off
an
at
evil reason
317
why.
Misty Mountain Drive.
There's a reason why they're doing this. Go over this way. We're going to confirm. Just keep it
Let me
still in
hold
time
it.
and space. Okay, go ahead and try it. You try it. Okay. Go this way. All right, give it to me for a minute. They can do this stuff. Uber does this because they did it to me at a Burger King. Okay, hold it in time and space. Means hold it firm, just like you would anything. Okay.
Okay, I'm trying
Just-
to. It's
just-
hard from this angle.
Okay, that's corruption. Now go over this way right here.
Head to your drop off at 317 Misty
Also,
Mountain Drive.
we should be able to program that to turn off.
Maybe you have to wait 47 seconds.
No, it's corruption. Go over this way
You
right
have
here.
8 minutes to.
We're filming it.
something.
Turn left on Rustic View
It says
Road,
find
then turn
trips like
left on
that.
Queensland Drive.
And it keeps talking to disorganize pretty much to disorganize this because they know where we're at. All right, so we want to stay relatively in the area, okay? Because this is a form of corruption. Now go over this way right here, and go right here. Okay. Now I am going to get it to work. What is Crowley to you?
Just ahead, turn right on South
What is Crowley? Have you ever studied the name Crowley? Have you ever studied it?
I don't
It's
know.
in a Roman Polanski novel. Have you ever studied it?
No.
Right. You never studied the word Crowley. You need to understand what the word Crowley means.
Head to your drop off at 317 Misty Mountain.
It's a form of corruption.
Just ahead, turn right on South Freeway.
That is
Turn
correct.
Right on South Freeway.
Crowley is, because I've lived here, I know for a fact it is. All right. All right, so what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna put this in Apple CarPlay. So we wanna go like this, which is correct. The top, and we wanna go bottom right here. We wanna go start in CarPlay, which is correct. Then we wanna go to media, which is correct. Then we wanna go here and find out the drop point. They are big time corrupt. Now, what you want to do is hold it in time and space. What's that mean? It means hold it just like that. Because this is time and space. This is a space and time. You want to hold it just like that. Just keep it just like that. Because you can find corruption online just as fast as you can find it with your own eyes. The time. What's the date today? Go scroll down this way. It's Saturday, March 8th. McPherson is the turn point. There is a Chicken Express right here. Okay. When we pass, let's say, to the second house or so, what you want to do is you want to tap on it and say confirm delivery when we get there. And just keep it just like that. Just like that. This is Deer Road. Deer Road. Just one moment, please. So they were able to keep me at that Burger King long enough to assault me. And that's what they did until they got their way. I went to lawyers. They said, nope, you have to sue the actual Burger King employee. You can't sue Uber or you can't sue Burger King. Only the employee was responsible for the actual assault. That goes for almost any type of business. So if a police officer assaults you, you have to sue the police officer in civil court. You can probably... you probably can sue the department if you can prove the department put him there to assault you. It's a form of assault. So it goes from cop to criminal to cop, which is basically the same thing. This road is called Misty Mountain Drive. We're passing by it to give them every reason to show what they're doing. Okay, now go ahead and tap on the toolbar at the bottom. Lady Linda.
That toolbar?
Just at the bottom. All you're going to do is this right here. You're going to tap at the bottom right here. Just right there.
In the middle.
Right, in the middle. Okay, now you're going to scroll up all the way. You're going to swipe confirm delivery. Okay, you're going to swipe confirm delivery. You're going to swipe to the left, to the right. Goodbye, kid. So guys, after a shift, you want to cash everything out immediately after that shift. And you want to try to work out on a cash out basis if you can. You don't have to. But the reason why is because if there's a little bit of money that they owe you and they have nowhere they're going to send it, they're not allowed to hold on to that money, not even for like a day. So you should always be able to cash out, but they don't always make it available if there's an issue. So cash out immediately when you finish a shift. And that's your best bet. So it's not just floating. Because they have a lot of floating money. Uber has a lot of money that's just floating. HSBC was sued for quite a bit of money for having billions of dollars of cartel money. This is a big bank in New York. I actually banked with them when I was at the Actor Studio. I banked with them to get out of New York City. I didn't have a lot of money in there, but just like $70 cashing checks and stuff like that. I found out about it years later that they were basically taking cartel money and drug money in the billions or even like almost the trillions. And they just got a little slap on the wrist. One guy served like 6 days in jail or something. They bailed him out. Nobody served any time for it at all. That's big time corporate crime. There's a big argument between white collar crime and blue collar crime. Don't even worry about it. It was called corporate crime. And it goes all the way from the bottom to the top to the top to the bottom. And it's criminal. HSBC did this stuff. So when you have floating money in an app, like let's say like Uber, that's a form of corruption and criminal. They can put you in odd places. They know where you are at all times. They can have supervisors overseeing things. You don't know what's going on because you're being controlled by a company that you have no idea who's supervising and where you're going and stuff. I ended up in a Harry Hines Burger King, got assaulted by a Burger King employee. I went to lawyers. They said, oh, you got to sue that Burger King employee. You can't sue Burger King or Uber, which is probably not even true, maybe. We'll find out.
And then the other one's pending from yesterday. So
Just don't worry about that. Just remember, the rules are no account information. Go again. What's that mean? Hang on. One last thing.
what?
No, I'm talking to them. One last thing you want to do. Try to make your film a Disney film where it's about peace. So it's about you bringing heaven to the earth and earth to heaven. That way it'll work. And I'm taking this from Hemingway. Hemingway said, always find the positive in your storytelling. Always go for the positive choice. Don't go for negativity, because negativity, it doesn't read at all. So it doesn't read right. It'll read, but it'll also annoy the reader, or it'll annoy the watcher if you have a viewer, okay? Sometimes we have one viewer, sometimes we have 600, or sometimes even thousands. So keep it like positivity. Even in that, you'll see some negativity sometimes, even if you keep it positive. You just don't see it. They may. But always keep it on the positive side. That's what Hemingway did. And he did well as a writer. It was a way of thinking. Like, how can I turn this around and make it a happy face? So turn your sad face into a happy face. So watch. See, sweetie? Isn't that happy? And you try to do it, and they'll see that and they'll reward you. So please subscribe to the Please Subscribe show. Number from. All right, this one is St. Paul Lutheran's Church. It says, "Fear not, for I am with you." Isaiah 40:10. There's a cross on it. A duck is a duck because it's a duck. It quacks like a duck. It looks like a duck. It makes it a duck. Bread is bread and wine is wine, but there is no new wine in Israel. The scramble and will send them Lucky's monologue. Given the existence uttered forth. That one. Qua qua, qua qua. That'll scramble it. A jet will go through, and boom, boom, boom. Fire, 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 burn, burn, burn. And I'll show you what we'll use, because I have to show all this. Qua qua, qua qua. All right, this is what they'll use right here. It's a F-18 Hornet Blue Angels, U.S. Navy, number 7. It can be rebuilt from the ground up. If you ever drive by that thing and it's missing, watch out. Because they probably scraped the serial numbers off of it. They can also reprogram the thing, because they have to get software and stuff like that for those things to even work. They don't have to, though. They can fly by heart. If they have a certain pilot that knows the path, they can have it hooked up there and fire, 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 boom, boom, boom. They can be anywhere. And they can take those from anywhere. And they can take it right off the wherever, and they can rebuild it from the ground up, put a new engine in it, everything. All they need is one bomb on that puppy to do the job. And that could be the beginning of the end of the world. Now in Rib, I am considering using that as an ending for the series, not for Shepherds of Alaska, and not necessarily for Dog Night Out. Once I tell Shepherds of Alaska, then we'll work on Dog Night Out. It'll be Rib, Dog Night Out, it'll dwindle. Then after Shepherds of Alaska and Dog Night Out is told, and that has to do with a revolutionary thing, then it'll just be called Rib, which is the revolutionary independent branch. And that one will have to do with probably that aircraft, or an aircraft similar to it, and the beginning of World War III. It's a post-apocalyptic novel. All right, so if I gave you, or if I got you a thermal cup, you know, like a plastic thermal cup or something, and I drank out of it, would you wash it and then you drink out of it later, so that way you can have your own?
Yes,
and not
of
use
course.
the soft drink cups, the papery cups?
Yes, of course.
Yeah, okay. Because I'm going to look to see on sales to see how much a thermal cup would be.
Okay.
That way, you'll have your own thermal cup when we go out. And because those, like the soft drinks, they get on the wires, on the charging wires, the USB cords, and all that stuff. So it could be an issue. So if you didn't hear, when you got those soft drinks, it can sometimes get wet on the outside, the condensation. It can rub up against your USB cord and send a message to your phone that there's something wet. Now the Samsungs are really good at it and sensitive, and they'll shut everything down. The Samsung sometimes will. Now the the iPhones usually are waterproof, so I don't know about that one. But I remember when I was traveling with the Samsungs, I never had those drinks that had the condensation on the outside of them, because then it would rub up against the wire, the USB cord on the stuff. Yeah. So this is what we need. We need a tall kitchen bag that's 13 gallons with 10 bags. It's $1.48 at Walmart. We need these for organization.
So
Which is not true. It's actually a Saturday. Thanks, Mom.
are paying more. Get the smaller package.
I would be good in ramen noodle. Sitting around thinking about The Sopranos and eating ramen noodles. What people want is to sit around and watch TV and eat Neapolitan ice cream. I promise you, that's all they want. And vanilla. Vanilla's good. All I ever wanted was Blue Diamond bold salt vinegar. Like what I was thinking, this is good. But don't bend it. Where is it? Right here? Where'd you find it?
Right here.
Don't go with the wheat. Go with the honey. This right here.
7 cents more.
Is it really? You know, the wheat's like cardboard. This is like good honey wheat.
It's not cardboard, but whatever.
Oh, this is actually a straight up $1. All right, we might can deal with it. Just go with wheat. There's a straight up $1. But it is made with love. So we're gonna do this. And it's made with love. Oh, that'll work. It's right there. It's a Bergman shot like that. No more cookie for you. Do not break the jelly jar. It's $1.98. I ordered and got all Quentin Tarantino last night. Well, really David Lynch. They put the community style, I guess it's called basically coffee. All the coffee. All coffee is next to the candy. So they have candy right here and coffee right here, which is not the same thing. You usually drink coffee to kind of lose weight or focus, and you got your candy. That's why you just might as well mix it with candy.
Watch where you're going. I've had enough footage.
$1. She's making a complaint, so I'm gonna have to turn in the jelly for this, which I'll do. If we can't, this is more important than the jelly. So we can put the jelly away if that's the way it's gonna be. You end up getting your cheese, right?
Yeah.
All right, I'll pay for those 2 items.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'll go get the card. You don't care of the brand?
No, I don't care about the
Just if it's cheap. Sorry. this one too. There. Probably go with this one. Thanks for letting me eat ramen noodle. I do appreciate it. And so. Man, that bank is crazy. They wouldn't let me transfer this late. This is about 5 o'clock on transfer. It kept saying it's transfer, but it didn't transfer anyway. I ended up getting it anyway, another way. You have to transfer before 5 when you transfer from one account to another. I'll look you in the eyes and you'll say, why did you starve him? And she'll say, because he's fat. And the Lord will say, now into the lake of fire you go. And she goes, yeah, I'll go into the lake of fire. At least I'm not fat. That stuff's gonna happen. I'm gonna be there to justify it. Wait for the afterlife, baby. Wait for the afterlife. Because you gotta have a reason to starve me. That's Bavarian cream stuff. But it's got chocolate. If it was vanilla, I'd buy it. These are the old ones. So they're old. Combining the bad with the good. Which one's bad and which one's good? Bad or good? Bad or good? Bad or good? Bad or good? Work with the drink that I got. Post. Going for post. Happened to Linda? Linda Lee. What happened to Linda? Linda Lee. Happened to Linda? Linda. I don't break your hair anymore. Just joking. Cootie. Quick trip. We give you quick trip gas. Quick. The Kia. I don't know. It was $1 or something. I had to get a little bit of caffeine. I don't drink coffee. Sorry. I just have a theory it's better than coffee. It's cold. What's the difference between cold coffee and a soda? Yeah, a little bit. All right, here we go. We got this amount. So I think it's like 286 is symbolic. There we go. It's always symbolic. That's because they want to kill you with symbol. Oh, there is Linda. Linda Lee at QT with good old me. Pussy, kitty, pussy. You'll watch it on Broadway HD. He's like, nah, just stay home, it's fine. Pussy, kitty, pussy, kitty, pussy, kitty, pussy. Oh, just bring it down. Can you get in? See if you can get in. What happened to Linda? I met Jesse the Clown right there. He's driving a blue Kia. I got a white one. All the clowns have Kias. I wonder what Marceau drove. Something like a Kia, probably. He had a little thing that went beep. You're saying, what happened?
She said, ma'am, are you ready to pay?
For that?
I said, this is just sauce. I was like, did he not get a hot dog? Oh, no, he just got gas. She's like, he got a hot dog? I was like,
no, I
well,
didn't.
I kind of wanted one.
Actually, I didn't.
And then I had said, well, she said he only paid for drink and gas.
No, that just say it'll congeal in the refrigerator. That's what it always does.
I was kind of like,
oh God, y'all both understand. Look, this is the haunted light. Last time I was in that lane, but I think it has a camera, and I think I was turning this way, which I don't know if that, I don't know for sure. I might have been turning in this lane. I can't really remember. Man, she saw that I didn't have a hot dog. Maybe I did have a hot dog. I don't know. Did I have a hot dog? No, I had one earlier though. Whatever happened to Linda? Linda Lee. I had a hot dog earlier. I'm not gonna lie.
I had this wrapped up. I had this wrapped up in a napkin.
I had a hot dog earlier, but not there. I had a secret hot dog a while back. It's a secret one with no bread. Question. It's for sound check. What was the guy that made all the music for all the modern dancers back in the 60s and 70s and a little bit in the 80s, and they made a documentary about him? He worked with Martha Graham, he worked with all the great dancers, but he was a musician. And the music went like this. It was all like almost like piano or synthesizer, mostly synthesizer. And they made a documentary of New York City going in fast motion and then like sometimes slow motion. And it went. I saw a documentary about him when I was in New York in 1999-ish with Rhiannon. What's the name of the musician?
I don't know.
and welcome to the Please Subscribe show. It's Saturday, March 8th, 2025. I am Cole, and this is my wife, Linda. And follow along with us as we do Uber Eats. Through roughly 40 minutes until I had to get a phone fix. Now I have to rewind it, about 10 minutes rewind, go from like the 30-minute mark. I'll show you where I was until I had to have my phone fixed. This will be good market research for films because it's one of the best films ever made. That was about 36 minutes, and I have to rewind it about 10 minutes. Everything that reads is on the right bottom for the, I don't know what you should call it, for the remote control to read it. That's why you're hearing that clicking noise. And I'm so sorry that you have to be annoyed for the market research. Nothing. Now, if you look, well, these are pretty good TVs. The remote reads is right here. I'm going to try to show you guys. And it's tough to deal with on this movie. It's right there. See it? It's right there. That's where the remote control. That's what it looks like. Let's see if we can do something with this. There we go. Take some of that off right there. Right here. That might help with the remote. There we go. So that remote control has to be activated from here. They already hit me with a copyright for doing this show too. We're gonna go probably about there until I get a phone break. Yep. And then I have to do a phone break. So about right here or so. That guy's a genius, that guy's a genius, and that guy's a genius. Everybody in that movie was a genius. Even Nicholson. They're all geniuses. It was very Bergman. Very still shots. Very theatrical, right, Kitty? Everything was very theatrical. Right, Kitty? You good kitty. Yes, you were. Yes, you were. Yeah. And they're hiding. On full alert. Right in there. There you go, kitty. There you go. I'm trying to train you, kitty, to act. He made an agreement today that he'd do better. That's good. Show him that claw, kitty. The kitty's claw. Though Edmund, Tuxedo, Scratchy Cassavetes. The kitty of kitties. Also known as Marlon Brando. Because he's relaxed. Just like that guy. And some of them. Let's change your name to McMurphy. Jack. Jack the kitty. McMurphy. Little kitty. Yes, you are. Little Edmund. Tuxedo. Scratchy Cassavetes. AKA Marlon Brando. Jack. McMurphy as a Nicholson. Come on, Nurse Ratchet. Come on, Nurse Ratchet. Come on, Nurse Ratchet. Ooh, there we go. Come on, Nurse Ratchet. Come on, let's play the ball game, Nurse Ratchet. You gotta have it right, don't you? Fire, 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 kitty. Fire. Press the button. Bing. Get 'em. Watch 'em burn.